Hello and welcome back to FS25 with me, Flashdown Farms, here on Kinlaig, the Highlands Fishing Expansion map. We're in October, 8:30 in the morning. First job of the day is to give Ulysses some food. I don't know where he is. He should come running. No. Where is he? There he is. He's come. And he's not interested. Okay, no worries. So, last episode, we obviously set up our sawmill. Have a quick fly over there. You can see we have our first pallet spawned, some long planks. And we've also got another pallet of long planks in the storage and a pallet and a half of wood beams. So that's coming along nicely. It's good. Our first load of wood products will probably be going up to the castle, I think, to get that ball rolling. Anyway, we're going to get back into the fields today. We've got 2 fields here. Needs to be sorted out for next year's harvest. We'll be planting in spring. I feel like we'll probably do some oats. Maybe we'll do some onions. I'm not quite sure. But first of all, we're going to get into the New Holland. Start up the engine, and we're going to start cultivating. The worker did a great job last month mulching both of these fields whilst we were doing our tree work. And we're going to get in here and start cultivating. Put GPS on. It's got a fairly decent size cultivator, but the New Holland's got plenty of power. Should be able to pull it. No problems. I like to start off with the headlands. I know you should really start off with the ups and downs. I shall probably be doing maybe half of this field, and then we'll give it to the worker. Right, so I think this is a great time to start time lapse. We'll get this done, and I'll see you on the other side of that.
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before I knew. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed. Stay up, I feel so outdated. How can we look the other way? Sun is out, but the sky is gray. What would happen if I took a chance? It's always hard at first glance. I don't wanna, but I know I gotta do it.
Okay, so we got half the field done. Let's hand this over to a worker. Finish off a couple of these ups and downs. About half the field. I did the awkward corner over there. And whilst I was doing that, I noticed over here, I haven't actually looked at this yet, what's in this building? We've got a type of a mill. Is it doing anything up there? No, can't get up there. Yeah, so we got a nice. What's it turning around the back here? Go for a little swim. Ah, yeah, see, we've got a watermill. What's that doing? That's bringing it from the stream down into our river. Lovely. Right, let's do a bomb. Oh, bit of a nice morning swim. Whilst we're down here by the river, I feel might as well give this a go. This is one of the new mechanics. The fishing rod, obviously. I missed the water. There we go. Let's try it again. There we go. Yeah, like I said before, I'm not too interested in the fishing. It's a nice little addition to it, little mini game, but it's not really the farming sort of I'm interested in. Even with the productions, the fish food, I've got to concentrate on this one. Even with the new fish shoes and stuff, you can make good money, but it's not really something I'm too interested in. There we go. What we got? Got a trout. £100. See, again, I mean, the time this takes, it's not great money, really. I suppose it's just something to do. We'll catch another one, and then we'll crack on with our jobs for the day. And we got another one. Here we go. Quite tricky. We got another trout. So we'll release that one. Send him back. We don't need that. £100 is not worth it. Okay, so as New Holland and our worker is finishing off this field, we are going to jump into the JCB. I was quite hoping that cultivator would bring up some stones for the next step in our production yard, because we need some stones. But guessing it's a shallow cultivator, it's not bringing anything up. We got anything in the contracts? We've got a stone picking one there. Field number 14. Where is that? That's down by the railroad. I think we'll get that booked in. Yeah, so like I said, we need some stones. That's my next project up here in our yard, is to get some stones. We have some stones around here. I'm not sure if you can break them though. We might have to get a skid steer maybe. They look breakable. Maybe we can break them, because we're looking to build this small cement factory, because for our production projects we're going to need some cement bags, and obviously this will produce cement bags, and at the same time this one also does lime as well, which is extra from the, or is it, this is the base game one. That also requires wood chips, but it doesn't do lime. So this mod, same price, but it gives us the option to produce our own lime, which we will need going forward. So yeah, that's what I'm looking to get Shall we just jump over? JCB's over here at the store. We'll be buying something. We'll have to buy a trailer to transport not only our bales but also our pallets soon. But before we get into that, let's just take our stone picker over to the field. Yeah, we'll send him over like this. Not sure where the entrance is to this field, so we'll just send him there. Should be good. And whilst the JCB's down here, we might as well take the trailer over with that. So can we can at least start the process of gathering some stones for our cement. I'm pretty sure this JCB isn't going to be able to pull this trailer. It's already struggling a little bit, this big trailer. And once it's filled with stones, it'll be extra heavy. Anyway, once we're done with that stone picking contract, we'll use the tractor which is provided to bring it back to our yard. I was kind of hoping for some stone breaker missions, but still, they don't seem to have turned up. We have at least got one stone picking mission. I might rent a skid steer, see if I can find some stones on our property to break. Pretty sure these sort of big cliffs on the side, obviously you can't break them. But there must be some smaller stones somewhere in the forest we can collect. Let's do a bit of an overtake, a bit faster than him. Where are we? Not quite there yet. Got a withered field there on our right, something not harvested. Over on the distance on the right is another farm on the map. We have a larger cow farm over there. Oh, I've gone past the field. Here it is. Field 14. And the gate is back up there. Let's just turn this around. Where's our man? Is he coming? Looks like he stopped. We'll go and check on that in a second. Let's just drop this off. Is he coming? He's coming, yeah. There it is. We'll stop him on the road. Then chicken with a tractor. Stop, 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 stop. No, 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 no. There we go. So let's unfold the stone picker. We've got some big stones in here, which is great. That's what we're looking for. Right, we'll give the worker a helping hand. We'll set up some GPS. We'll maybe do a headland or two. No, in fact, we won't do that. We'll just set the worker off by himself. I find they can get a bit confused when they're picking up stones. They'll start going over the same bits twice. If you stop and start the worker, but we'll let him go on with this. Good stuff. Right, let's jump back into, where are we? New Holland is done. almost. Can get this last strip ourselves. Now hopefully this all should be erasing these tram lines. We don't have any tram lines set because we don't have a sprayer or anything yet. Normally that should get rid of them. If it wasn't me, you put them down. Don't need to fold that up. Let's get this into the next field. Will it fit through the gate? Yeah, just about. And into the big one. So again, we're going to set up a worker on this. Just going to let him go, do his thing. We need to get back into the JCB. Should I unload him before we go? No, it's got nothing in there. We'll get rid of that. Leave that there. We'll head back to the store, and I'm going to pick up my flatbed trailer, and possibly some lime as well. We need to get started on that. Right, then we're back where we started, back at the store. So, my plan was to collect stones and then to build this cement factory fairly early on, but it seems like we're going to have to change our tactics a little bit. What we've got, it's not bad. So what I'm going to buy is a flatbed trailer. It's a low load. Yeah, this one. The low bed trailer. It's a great little trailer. This we can have supports for wood if we need it. I'm going to put a front wall on. The ladder and stuff is nice, but it's extra cost. Don't really need it. Warning signs. Yeah, we might keep them. I'm going to go for black on black. I like a black wheel meat. And this is a great trailer. Just good. It'll be good for our pallets. It's going to be handy when we come to sell our bales as well. And another thing we need in here is a spreader, a fertilizer spreader for our lime. This is the new one, which comes with the expansion pack. Obviously, I'd like to get that, but we don't have the money for it, and it's a bit pricey to lease as well. £3,000 to lease it. We will eventually be trying to upgrade to that, but today we're just going to lease this one. 382. Can't go wrong with that. Got a 5,000 capacity, so we're going to need some lime. I think if we buy 10,000, we'll get 6 bags to start off with. That should be enough to get the ball rolling on our fields. Right. So we need to first of all get the low loader. I'm going to pull it over here. Unfold it. As you can see, we can put down where is it? Can put down the flaps on the side. I can't get the button. Anyway, let's fill up our spreader, and then we'll load the spreader onto the low loader. Hopefully there'll be some space to put the rest of our bags on. And then we'll pull it all back to the farm and get cracking with a bit of lime spread. Okay, we go. 5,000 is in the thing. I'm crashing into everything today. Yeah. Let's try that again. Swing it around this way instead. Is it going to fit? Looks like it should fit. What are we stuck on? Okay. Right, with a bit of speed, I'll be able to jump over that little bump. No, it's not liking it. Oh, there we go. Ah, there we go. Right. Well, we've got that on. There's not much space left for our line bags. We can do. It's going to be quite heavy. We can pick up a couple on our forks. Yeah, we'll have to come back for those two. I don't think. No, this will be too heavy if we put another bag on the top in the front. Yeah, that's too heavy. Okay. Let's drop that one off. There we go. Yeah, it's on the limit. It's on the limit even with these two. I think this is one of the half ones as well. So, yeah. The trailer should help. That fits nicely. We put some straps on. Should we try and pick up these bags? I would like to get this done in one trip. That's one. And two. Definitely feels quite light. But we've got them. Okay, so that's good. We've got all in one go. Let's head back to the farm. We'll get cracking with this. Yeah, she's struggling a bit. We'll cut back to the back of the farm. So here we are back at our field. We've got I got the lime unloaded, or the trailer unloaded again. Our spreader unloaded, sorry. So let's get cracking with this field. Now with this spreader, it's an old school spreader. You have to lower that and that. You see the gauge wheel is turning the spreaders. And we're off and spreading. So we'll look at our mini map. As you can see, we're going to a nice bright green for our precision farming. That's what we want. I'm going through it quite quickly now. I think we'll probably be making a few trips back to the store to pick up some more lime. Will we get a headland done? I should hope we should get a headland done with one full load. Right, I'm going to stick this on a time lapse now, and hopefully it's not going to take too long. And it's not going to take too much lime, but I feel like it is going to stay. I'm going to be making a few trips this week. Right, anyway, so we'll stick it on a time lapse, and I'll see you on the other side.
I think I'll chew in. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed when we play our roles and ignore the problems. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed when we play our roles and ignore the problems. I wish I knew.
So we nearly finished the field. Only got a little spot left to do. Quite surprised it took that much, but I suppose it was the first application we've done. Field is in pretty bad state. I imagine the next one, so just quickly jump through here. I imagine this field as well, it's going to need a fair amount of lime as well. Well, anyway, that is something I will do off screen. We'll just park. Let's just move this spreader out of the way. As you can see in the background, our New Holland is nearly finished cultivating. We've just got one more pass to go. Drop that off there. Let's pick up the front loader as well. There we go. Feel good. There you go. Fold those ramps back up. Let's spin it around, and we'll go and pick up our wood planks and wood beams. I think we'll end the episode off selling our first pallets to the castle. Get started with that building project. Hopefully we should have 2 pallets of each, which we require. Now you can put the let's just drop that off quickly. There we go. Put the sides down. Good. So let's have a quick look inside our production. What have we got? We're very close to the 2 pallets of beams. Let's just speed the time up a bit. See if we can get that made. There we go. Let's okay, let's pick these up. Zoom in a bit. Well, that wasn't very pretty. What's going to spawn next? Should be able to pick up 2 at a time. Let's try and get that a bit straighter. Well, no, we haven't quite got that. Bit awkward. Well, we made a bit of a mess of that. Let's try and do that a bit better. We'll have to get something to pick up pallets a bit easier. And this tractor is good, but it's not behaving like I want it. Maybe that's just a driver. Why are we catching the ground there? Ah. 2 pallets of wood chips. That's not what I was expecting. Let's just put this on here. Let's put that on the distributing. That means it shouldn't spawn. I thought the wood chips spawned in this little bay here. That's what that's for, isn't it? That's what it used to do. I have used this sawmill before on FS25. I suppose, yeah, well, anyway. Well, let's get these pallets out of the way. These wood chips, we don't need these. We're selling them. Hopefully we should have another wood beam which comes out. Yep. Good, let's just put these over here where they're supposed to be. I'm pretty sure there is a fill trailer icon there as well. Anyway, doesn't matter. Wood chips are they're good money if you sell them at the right time. I obviously don't mind having wood chips, that's good. This is what we're after though today. There we go. Right, that's good. Right, let's get some straps on nice and quick. Right, let's get hooked back up and we'll take this over to the castle. I could take another one, but we don't really need it at the moment. So that is that. That is that. Okay. Our flaps are up. Okay, here we are then, coming up to the castle. Right on top of this mountain, I suppose it would be. If not a very big hill. There we go, as you can see. In complete ruins. But these wood beams and wood planks are going to help rebuild it. I think trigger is there. It is. There it goes. Okay. So we made 18,000. We had a score penalty, environmental score penalty of 480, but you know, we have done nothing towards the precision farming at the moment, so that can't be expected. But yeah, as you can see, the first step is underway. Our 2,000 litres of planks and beams have been delivered. And I think we'll call it a day. It's a good place to stop the episode. Let's just climb up here and have a look at the view. Wonderful. So I'll carry on with a bit of field work. We'll get the lime finished on our fields. Next episode, I'll be on the lookout for some more stones. Need some more contracts to pick up some stones. I forgot about our guy collecting stones at the bottom. We'll go and pick them up to get our cement bags on the go. Anyway, I've been Flashdown Farms. This is the wonderful Kinlaig map. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.